Hey y'all, what's up? Wow, my hands are really blowing out this whiteness here. Let's turn you down just a little bit. Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, and by a while I mean like 5 or 6 months. But I have a new planner. I am moving into an easy daily duo. So I wanted to film this video to talk about the layout a little bit, tell you some of my thoughts, and show you some of the new stickers that I have designed for it. Y'all, I am not an hourly person at all. My life is not that put together for me to be an hourly person, but I think I can make this work. I'm really excited about it. And also, if you know anything about my planning style, I do plan undated, but we're also going to talk about that a little bit. So really quick, I wanted to show you, now I am in June of 2021, just because it is the last month in the second planner, and I figured I will just uncoil it and take this out when I am done with it. But like I was saying, I plan undated, and what that means is I cover up the dates, or if I'm using inserts, I buy them without the date on them, because I don't like to stick to one planner every week. I tend to switch each week. But I think I can make this work. So first off, let's talk about this a little bit. So first off, the hours are from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. if you write it in down here. That is in no way anything I could never use the 6 a.m. So what I decided to do was I created some time strip stickers, because I used to be really interested in those, but since I was never an hourly planner, had no reason to make them really. So now that I am an hourly planner, your girl got some hourly stickers. So let's zoom out, and now that you see what the blank layout looks like, let's show you what I did last week. So I ended up I got the planner on Monday, and then on Friday I started designing the kits and the different sticker sheets for it. So because I didn't like open it up until like Thursday or Friday, I ended up back planning everything, which was great. Like, it was good practice, and it's way more white space than I would have liked, but I'm evolving and I'm starting to enjoy my handwriting more, so having the white space is pretty great. But I also like having a lot of color, so I tried to design the kit to where there was a lot of colorful, there was a lot of oomph without being like overbearing, you know? Just because I feel like if you like this layout, you're probably more on like the, you know, minimal, like you want to keep this layout minimal, you know? So where do I even begin? I'm just like, I look down at this planner and I'm like, wow, this is mine. I'm in an hourly. Whoa. All right, so first up, I designed these top stickers along here. I know that it's not totally necessary to do that, but not every spread will match these bars, so I made stickers for that. And I'll go ahead and pull out the kit. So this one is called Stars, and I decided to use that one just because it was the first one I had designed. So the kit is actually 4 pages, and I really wanted to make it 3 pages, but it just was not happening, y'all. So I have a set of date covers, some flags here. These are my scribble bow boxes, and they are designed to fit, let's see if I can find you one over here. They are designed to fit right there, like in between each hour, so they are that size. We have some boxes up top here. They are also designed to fit in between the hours, and like all the icons, I end up sizing them down so that they would fit in the hour. As you can see, like the computer is just small enough to fit in there. I didn't want it to, you know, cover like 3 or 4 lines, so I had to size them down. And then also, I did not, like, I don't really love the fact that this would just be blank, so I decided to also make some checklists for that. And so there's enough here, and they fit perfectly under the to-dos. I'm like all over the place, but yeah, they're actually under here. And what I did was I designed the bars to go on top of the checklist, so that way you don't have to cut it. You don't have to like trim the checklist. You don't have to have just like one long checklist that's not divided. You can actually just cover some of the circles with the bars and really maximize your to-do list to where it's just perfect for you. That way you don't have to worry about trying to section them off, or trying to like remove a circle because you only have 2 cleaning tasks for that day, you know. So like I said, I really like to customize and make it my own, just because I feel like I don't really have I don't have 6 cleaning tasks, or I don't have kids, so I don't have a lot of schooling tasks or things like that. So it's really nice to be able to customize how many I have and where. And then so yeah, we have the icons over here. So that's the first page. The second page has all of your, these need a name. What can we call these? To-do bars? List bars? What do you think about that? List bars. So there are enough list bars for every single day. And I know that Saturday, I should probably put some clips in here so I can stop looking for days. I know that Saturday and Sunday are on the same page, but we will talk about that too. But there are still 7, what did I just say these were called? List bars. All right, just making it up as I go, obviously. So there's 7 of those, and I added a box, and I kind of wanted to put these together just in case people didn't watch this video, or they didn't see the way I use the stickers. They would still kind of know exactly what to do with it. So the box here actually covers the calendar there, so it's sized to cover the calendar. And I made sure that that box would match the list bars. And then of course we all plan so differently, so it was really important that I go through and make a set of customized like headers, so you can decide what's on your list for that day. You decide, like maybe on Monday I wasn't gonna clean, and I would either leave that blank or put a different word on there, you know. So I'm just really happy about this. I am just so happy about this because y'all, I really liked this layout, but I was not really excited as to how I would like make it my own and just make it work for me, because I do sometimes use like hourly inserts, but not every day. And this checklist, like y'all, that checklist is so long, it was scary. I don't use checklists that long, so to be able to break it up, it's really nice for me. I hope that, you know, it's nice for y'all too. And then also, full boxes are my favorite part of every kit. Full boxes just make up my life, so I could not design the kit without having some sort of block of image or color. So I have decided to, you know, kind of play around with full box sizing, and I have designed a full box for the daily layout. So the thing about this is it will fit perfectly. See if you can zoom in a little bit more so you can see. Okay, so it will fit perfectly against what, 1 2 3 4 5 6, yeah, 6 or a 2.5 hour time block, I think. Yeah, so it will fit there perfectly. It's not just sized randomly to go here, so you could literally put this block anywhere. So I don't know, maybe if you we're gonna take a nap, or if you had like a work meeting, or just something to where you wouldn't need to do tasks for a 2.5 hour time frame, you could use this sticker and put it, you know, over here. Again, can we just talk about all the options you have with this planner? I'm not you know, I'm not on the EC squad or anything like that. Like, I genuinely, like, I love this. It's so cool. Next, I wanted some little boxes that would fit in a 30-minute block, so I created these little guys up here, and they go really well. Here's one over here. So I ran those across the top, and then I also made some longer ones because I realized that I need a little bit more room than that sometimes, so I made some longer ones to go across the top here. And so there are 4 days worth of words and boxes on this page, and then over here you have 3 more, so that makes up 7 days. And over here there is your one, I don't want to call it a full box, decorative box, let's call it a deco box. Yes, here for it. There's one deco box over here, and then you guys can't tell, but that little box there is what holds all your little divider header things. There we go. Yeah, So there is enough there to cover all the days with these little header bars there. And y'all, those things are tiny. They are so small. But okay, so real quick, I was in Brookshire's. Gosh, I can ramble. If you're new to my channel, I can ramble. Okay, so really quick, I only get groceries like once a month right now during the pandemic, and I went to Brookshire's, and because I'm not going anywhere else but to the grocery store, I had to get tweezers from the grocery store. Wait, I have to find them. Be right back. Just kidding, they were right behind my tripod the whole time. So, Brookshire's, which if you don't know Brookshire's, it's just a grocery store, and they have like an aisle of, you know, health and lifestyle products or whatever. So I was forced to get my tweezers from the grocery store, and y'all, they have a light on them. It's a light. And I'm just like, what? Are you kidding me? And just, wow. I was just blown away. So then I was putting these down last week, and I was like, I wish I had tweezers. And I was like, wait girl, you got tweezers, and not only do you have tweezers, they have a fucking light on them. What? Just wow. Okay, so you should get these tweezers, and you could totally lay down these little things better. But the thing about it is, because they were so small, I actually made them a teeny bit longer and a teeny bit taller. So even if you kind of misplace it a little bit, there's still like room for error. Love it. I promise I never compliment my kits this much, but like I'm just blown away. Just okay. Anyways, that is all on that sheet. And then the next sheet, we have some more boxes that fit in the hourly block like so. And then oh, look, of course, full boxes are my favorite, so this is my favorite sheet ever. Look at all those deco boxes, they're just so beautiful. So there are 7 of these, so there's 6 here, and then there's one more over here. And down here on the bottom there is a super long bar, and you're like, Keshia, what is that for? Well, person watching this, if you are in the mood for covering up these little bars, I have one long one for Saturday and Sunday, because like I was like, should you do a really long bar like that? Should you? And then I was like, well, you got the space, so I did it. So you can totally cover that up, and again, you can just like make it your own. I came over here and you saw that I left this one blank for Sunday, and then who knows, like if you want, you can really just like make this whole thing a checklist and put the 2 deco boxes down here. Or if you wanted to, like who knows, you probably could even cover, like you could take these 2 and put them down here, or you can cover up more spaces, because I know some people have, you know, busier lives than me, more tasks to do. So you could even skip putting some of these deco boxes down and saving them, you know, if you wanted to. So that'd be really cool. Or like, let's say, I don't know, like let's say you woke up, like you intended to wake up later one day, and then maybe you watched like a movie that night or something. You could save some of these deco boxes and block out time that way, because again, they fit perfectly over here too. So I had to get some water. And then also, if you hear like a noise, my brother's shower is my bedroom wall, and normally I wouldn't have filmed under these circumstances, but honestly I'm so over trying to make the perfect circumstances for the perfect video. Yeah, like it's just not for me. I'm not that type of person to just sit down and just boom, perfect, just no. And I was thinking like, do you want to make this like a very calm and professional style video, or do you just want to chat? And I want to chat, so we're chatting. Alright, so back into the stickers. And I know y'all are like, Keshia, it's been like 3 hours, can you please just show us the stickers? Alright, so I know you're probably thinking that This one is blue, but honestly I just wanted it to look, if you see little particles popping up, it's because I'm actually on the floor. I was really annoyed with my desk setup, so I just decided to do it on the floor right now because again, I'm over trying to make the perfect circumstances. The dark blue just looked too natural, so I wanted to change it to light blue, so that is what I did. And right, so I thought it'd be cool to like mix and match, but then I saw like how these look and I saw this one over here and I'm like, that would have been cute to do it all there. So in the newer kits that I designed, well, the kits after this one, because this again was the first one I designed, I decided that I would coordinate them. So now if you want to do an entire page in matching colors and patterns, you can totally do it. And I know that some of this looks all red, white, and blue, but you'll see what I mean in just a second. Alright, so on top of the stars kit, we also have, well, besides the stars kit, we also have Tropic, which is going to be the kit that I'm going to use today. So again, icons, I don't think I made too many changes between stars and Tropic. So we've got the icon sheets, your date covers, again your list and calendar covers. And also one thing that I wanted to do, I thought it'd be cool to just change that middle list bar and make it into a solid color, so I thought that was really coolio. And then these are your Tropic deco boxes. Alright, so really quick, I'm going to lay these two, well, yeah, lay out these pages really quick so I can kind of show you what I mean. So, if you wanted to do a full page in just this pattern, you could. You could take these patterns and put them with this light green one here. Let's see, I made these two match. Basically, for every pattern over here, there is a matching deco box pattern, just in case you do want to, you know, make one whole day like perfectly match, you know. Even though it's all in the same kit, you can easily just make the whole day match. So I love that. So that is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to use this kit, and I'm not going to do a full plan with me. I'm just going to kind of set up the week, kind of similar how I would do like on a Saturday night or Sunday night to prep for the week. And then the third and final kit that is coming this week is the Pride kit. And also, if you're somehow just watching this video and you don't have a daily layout, I also have all of these collections available in the shop in all the other formats. I have one that fits great in print impression weeks. I have a EC style one. There's quite a few layouts. So this is the Pride one, like I said, and this one took a while because of course it's not totally 4 colors, so I had to go in and just make it totally rainbow, and like I changed all these circles to be different colors. So yeah, really love it, really love it. And then also I believe, no, okay, yeah, this one doesn't have the coordinating deco boxes to where they line up and match perfectly. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments, like, would you like mix and match your patterns, or would you prefer to keep it all the same patterns on one page? Let me know, because I'm really interested in that answer. And finally, we can get into the functionals. So because we're going to be using, or because I'm definitely going to be using the date covers that come in the kit, if y'all saw, I don't really write numbers the best, so I decided to bring back the date dots. So we have plenty of date dots on this sheet. I made some checklists that will fit perfectly on the checklist, and then on top of these longer checklists, I wanted to fill the space and I didn't want to put anything like useless there, so I decided to add some shorter ones so they still line up perfectly. You just have a shorter checklist. So these are white with the colorful circles, and then I also did colorful checklists with white circles. And then also, remember how I was saying 6 a.m. just is not for me? It took longer than I'm going to admit to design these. But I made some hour changer stickers. I know y'all are like, girl, you designed these, give them a name. They will have a name when they're in the shop. Okay, all of these items will actually be available on Wednesday at noon. Let's see, what is today? Today is the 18th, so they will be available on the 20th at noon Central Time. So yeah, these run 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., which is a little bit more my speed, and they are super colorful, so they do match. You know, I use the same rainbow palette in my shop, so everything coordinates with everything. Yeah, the thing is if I had made one long sticker, the sheet would have been really ridiculous. The price would have been a little annoying, so I decided to cut it into 2 different strips, and trust me y'all, they line up perfectly. Just, they line up so well, like you can't even tell. I wish I had one to show you, but oh well, I'm gonna show you later, duh. And then also, because I am such a colorful person, everything I do is colorful, but sometimes I do like to have a little bit of black and white, so I designed this sheet as well. It is 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. also, but it is white and black, and then of course pop a color up here, because like I'm not just gonna leave that space blank when I can, you know, make it into a sticker for you. So those are the sheets I have to show you. I am gonna probably release 2 or 3 more functional sheets for the layout, but I don't know which ones. Like, I have them designed, I just have to figure out which ones I'm releasing this week. But I will have all the shop info in the description box and all that good stuff. So yeah, we can change the hours. We've got some colorful checklists. I'm just really excited because when I did this layout, I was still kind of like I would make some changes, but I'm really excited to dig into the next kit and kind of just play around with it, you know. So like I said earlier, this is not going to be a plan with me. I'm just going to show you how I would set it up before the week starts. So to do that, I'm going to put in all of the list bars, the checklist, the header covers here, cover the month date covers, and then I will put in the time strips over here because 6 a.m. is not going to work for me. So how I line up my time strips, because y'all know, well, you probably don't know, but if you have watched me for any amount of time, I am not a very good liner upper person. So what I like to do, let's pick one up, is get as close to that bar edge up there, the green bar, get as close there as you can. And then of course you have those lines coming through as a guide, so if you can, I just messed up the line up, but if you can just barely cover up that line and make sure you barely cover it up all the way down, your sticker will be as straight as possible. And of course it's a learning experience because I've never used time strips. I've never had to cover up something this tiny, but I've done it quite a bit, making sure the sizing was perfect for y'all. So I've done that quite a bit, and now I'm legendary. And even if you do wake up at 6 a.m., I think that using just one of the hourly stickers will be great for the weekends or your off days, because I know for me, on Saturday mornings, afternoons, I don't really do much, but in the evenings, I tend to work Saturday evenings and Sunday mornings, but I tend to relax Sunday night. So therefore, I don't really need the full set of hours. So on Saturday, I'm going to put in 8 a.m. and then I'm going to put a Sunday 4 p.m. just because that's just how I do it. So you can totally just, you know, use them where you see fit. So I'm putting in the day covers, and then I realized that on some of the EC days, the tip of the number peeks through, so I just cover that up. The reason why I do that instead of just designing stickers to go through to cover up the entire thing is I want these date covers to be interchangeable for any planner. So I just decided to go through and white it out, and who knows, like, y'all may not even care that much that little bit peeks through, but it just takes a second to white it out. And how I lay down the divider bars up here is I you know, just get as close to the color as you can, where the color starts, and pick your starting point, whether it's going to be, or pick your reference point, whether it's going to be the top line or the bottom line. I'm going to use the bottom, and I'm just going to make sure that I am just about to not cover the green bar, and then bam, I cover it. So that's like the best way I've found to make sure that it's perfectly straight. I don't know if y'all can see this cut on my hand or not, but blame my cat. It's pretty much all on him. I can't remember, what was I doing? Oh, he was outside and I picked him up to bring him back inside and he scratched me. That was fun. I just ripped that so fast that I ripped the paper. That's how fast I ripped it. Alright. So we have the date covers in, we have the little bars, we have all of our times in. Oh, we got to put this long one in. I don't like this very long one, but I need it because I just don't want that color there because it's, you know, it won't match the spread, so gotta let it go. But it's the same concept, just get as close to the edge as you can. And like I said, I did leave a little bit of extra, you know, I added more to the sticker to leave room for error. So it doesn't have to fit perfectly. You could just line it up from the top or from the bottom and it will cover the color without, you know, being way too big. Alright, and y'all, like a year ago, I don't even know, probably 5 months ago, I wouldn't have been able to line that up as fast as I did. So I'm putting in the calendar covers, I put in the checklist here, and now I'm going to put in the list bar. But the thing about it is, you just saw me use the whiteout, right? So her cursive, actually the cursive of the to-do actually extends above the dotted line that's across from it, just enough to where you would need to white it out if you know, didn't like to see that bit there. And again, the reason why I won't make these list bars a little bit bigger is because they fit in between these lines so perfectly that you could line them up over here if you wanted to. So let's say your to-do list was full or you had that covered up. If you were doing a particular, I don't know, if you decided that you were going to clean from 3 to 5, you could fit one of these bars over here and put a cleaning there and then use, you know, the lines as your list. So I'm not going to make these any taller to cover that little bit of to do, just so you can squeeze it in literally wherever you want to, anywhere in the spread. If I made these any bigger, then they would not fit these lines perfectly. It's not my fault, it's just her cursive does extend a little bit above that line. So I just go in and white that out first before I even get started. So I am going to just kind of skim over my week and I will see the days and just kind of see what headers I want to use. So I know for sure I'm going to leave 4 circles down here for meals because I've never found a sufficient way to track meals, but when I saw this I was like, you know what, that's it, that's the one. So I'm gonna put the 2 pattern ones on the top and bottom, and I'll leave that middle one for whichever header I choose. So every single day there will be 4 dots underneath. I'll leave 4 dots at the bottom for meals, and to line this up, same concept, right at the edge, and then make sure that you are covering that line that is right underneath the sticker. And that's it. So I did some laundry today, but that's about it. I do want to clean the bathroom a little bit today, so I don't have a lot of cleaning tasks. So I'm going to use the work list sticker, the cleaning, because I did a lot of work today and I still have a lot to do. So I'm going to leave the work list kind of long, the cleaning list short, and meals will always be 3 or 4 circles, just depending. And again, I'm not the straightest person. Literally, I'm not the straightest person because, like, I'm not heterosexual. Anyways, work list, today's meal, and I'm not the straightest person, so these won't be straight. That's just not who I am. And cleaning, I'm gonna put 3 I'll leave 3 circles for cleaning and 4 for the work list. I am doing Monday because I'm filming this on Monday, if I haven't already said that. And I am going to put in the corresponding box, and I designed the box to cover up the asterisk here. And I know the asterisk doesn't look bad because it kind of matches this, you know, this particular theme, but what if this was 4th of July week and that asterisk was green or something? You know, you'd have to cover it. So I just designed it to take up space just because that is a lot of white space under this list. And I've seen, like, I was going through the Instagram hashtags and I've seen some really good creativity for this whole space, but I just wanted a block of design there without covering up the whole thing. So even if you wanted to, you could actually like keep writing like right here and just add the deco box down here, or like I said, you can put the deco box over here. It's all designed to fit wherever you want it to. If you're wondering why I keep like wiping off the planner, again, I'm on the floor and things just keep coming up. Alright, so I'm going to go through. Oh, well, first let me explain. I have been liking to put the weather. I'm not one to track temperature and cloudy, sunny. I don't really care about that. I only care if it rains because I work out outside, and if it's storming, I can't work out there because I don't want to, you know, die. So I just quickly put sunny, cloudy if it's gonna rain. Yeah, because if it's super sunny, the walk I take before my workout, I would prefer to take it when it's like not that sunny because I'm gonna work out in the sun. So yeah, that is why I don't like to track temperature. I've actually never needed to track temperature before, but I also never really worked out before either. So you know, life changes. And then on the second half of the box, I like to put the overview of what my workout was. I don't track how many reps I did a win of what weights anymore, but I do like to put an overview there. And then over here, I decided that I would kind of want this to be like a gratitude thing. I do not physically say, I do choose 5 things to be grateful for every day, but I decided I wanted this to kind of be like the one good thing type of area, and I'm thinking about making a sticker or something that would go there to say that. But yeah, I didn't do it Monday, but Tuesday, my twin, which is Grace, she's not my actual twin, but like we're virtual twins, okay? I met her through Go Wow. She's so awesome. She sent me some LED lights and they are just so awesome. She sent them off my Amazon wish list, so I wrote that down because that like made my day. We got the Go Wild Year 5 rescheduled date on Wednesday. My Simply Gilded Cosmic order came, and it's cosmic, and I love all things cosmic. It just made me so happy. So I added in a flag of Simply Gilded washi and a delivery box icon from the kit. So that's pretty much how I'm going to use that top area for now. I'm still undecided on what to do down here, but I'm definitely going to write something there and not always put stickers like I did on some of the days. So when you set up the checklist and you suck at lining things up like I do, I start at the bottom and again just barely cover the tips of the lines that are coming out horizontally. Oh, I forgot. I like to put in the calendar box first. I actually had to resize these the second time around because, well, the first time around, I only did them to cover up, I think, like the first like 4 lines of the month, because I didn't realize that some of the months had like 6 lines or whatever, so I had to resize that. So do the checklist line up from the bottom first and your calendar, make sure those 2 happen first, and then you can line up your bar right here. So like I said, for Saturday and Sunday, if you don't want to use some times over here, you can freestyle it like I did over here. And you can also add the bars and the words and all that jazz over here because there is enough for 7 days. However, I was going to try to do it a little differently. And of course, I used a box to cover up that calendar. But I think this time, I am going to just cover it up and use the 2 deco boxes down here, and then also it would be cool if you would save one of the boxes, because I do have a box that you can write in. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, so like this transparent box you can write in and save it for the weekends if you want. And then I didn't do it, but I have the transparent box here. That'd be cool to put here and cover up the calendar there too if you wanted to. But I am going to do this, or you could even bring these all the way down and just use this space to write with, so, or write in. That'd be cool. This baby is just so customizable. I'm just so here for it. I probably could have brought those over a little bit more, but it's fine. I'm here for it. Because this isn't a plan with me, I'm not going to go through and show you every single one of my plans, because I feel like this video is going to be long enough. But sometimes I may do a plan as you go where I film every single day and compile the videos into one. Actually, fun fact, I started doing plan as you goes back in 2016, and it picked up, and now everyone does plan as you go, so that's pretty awesome. But I will either do that, or I will film like a weekly recap just so you can see how the week turned out. I may go in like later on tonight or Tuesday morning and see what my work list looks like. If it is not that long, then I can always add in another bar. Like let's say I decide to clean tomorrow, I can add in that extra bar and put the cleaning header there. So it's totally customizable, but for now, I definitely know that I'm going to track work list and today's meal, so I went ahead and just put that in every single day. And then who knows, sometimes I may even do like a half-week plan with me or something like that. I don't know why, but I'm really fascinated with seeing like leftover sticker sheets when people are done planning, even though I'm not done. So just to show you what the sheets look like now, there's 2 of these checklists left because I did not use them on Saturday and Sunday. All the icons, because I didn't use those. I used all of the boxes, and you totally don't have to use all of the deco boxes. You can save them for later weeks. It's just, I really like it because you could totally just use one day's worth of stickers and then switch kits the next day, or not use a kit at all the next day. Like, there's just so many options. These 2 are left because I didn't use them for Saturday and Sunday. Then I have lots of extra words left. So I think that is about it for the video. My throat is dry. I've been drinking water, but my throat is dry. So like I said, I do have 2 or 3 more sheets coming to the shop on Wednesday at noon Central that I did not show y'all. But I do have the Tropic Daily Duo coming. I've got the Stars coming, and then I also have Pride coming as well. And I have the date dots that I showed you, the hourly stickers, and then the checklist. And these are all of the hourly stickers that I used. So yeah, you can totally just use this however you want, and I think that's what I love about it the most. I was talking to Amy, but I'm trying to think of her last name. I think it's like Lara B or Laura B. I was talking to Amy on Instagram, and we were saying, or at least I was saying, that I'm not an hourly person, but because of how customizable this bad boy is, I'm an hourly person now. Like some days I may even just block out all the hours and just make one big list, and there's just so many options. But that's my overview of the planner. It's growing on me. I love it. I definitely took a leap of faith when I paid $60+ for 2 of these bad boys, but I think it was worth it. It'll definitely help structure my days a lot better. This is so crooked over here. Look how it's leaning. It's leaning so bad it doesn't even like line up with the box. That's fine. It's much straighter over here. Just focus over here. But I'm pretty satisfied with my purchase. I love how the design came out. I really want to know what y'all think about like the layout of the kit. Just tell me all the things. Do you like it? Do you like, would you change some stuff? Just let me know. So thank y'all so much for watching and listening to me ramble. I will post pictures on Instagram and all that good stuff. Be sure to check the description box because I'm going to try to put, you know, useful stuff down there. And I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye.